Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Lenny. This is Big Girls Really Do Cry and this is my week. So how's it gone? So we're going back to Saturday the 15th. So today is Friday, sort of Friday tea time now. That's the 21st, by the way. Don't know if I needed to say that, but anyway, going back to Saturday the 15th. I went to Roker Park and I saw a hedgehog, which I didn't expect, because normally you don't see them through the day. However, I did speak to, it looked very healthy and it was running about and getting what it needed and whatever. I spoke to a friend of mine who knows stuff, and she said if it looks healthy and it just looks busy, leave it be, because the likelihood is it's got babies and it's just coming out through the day to get supplies. And so I did, and it trotted off back into the bush type of thing, hopefully back to its babies, and assuming that's what it is. But yeah, you don't normally see them, so that was cool. My daughter saw one a few weeks ago, and it was on the wall, and she went out, and when she came back it was still in exactly the same place on the wall. So she took it to rescue nearby, and it was dehydrated, so they managed to give it some fluids and then put it back where it was, so that's cool. Also on Saturday I got some friend mail, so I shall insert the footage right now. Hello everyone, it is Saturday afternoon, so Saturday the 15th. I've just been out, I've been down to Roker Park, managed to get a hedgehog, which you might see later. But anyway, what I actually came here for was because I got this in the postage. I know who it's from, because she loves me the mostest, obviously. I mean, isn't everyone? Just kidding. So I will show you what it is. How we're opening. Right, managed to get it out. Right, scissors time. I'm not good at unwrapping stuff, me. No, it's still stuck down. Will it come out there? Probably not. Oh. Try that side. Oh, scissors stuck on my hand. Right. Okay. Little package. Oh wow, she showed me this on camera because I usually have trouble, well, I've got quite big fingers, and she showed me this ring she had and she sent me it as a present. I'm talking about Lexx, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Lexx, who is Bad Biscuit, and I'm sure you all follow her, but if you don't, I will put a link to her channel. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. And I've totally forgot what she said this was. I can't remember. But I love that. Let's see if it fits me. Oh, it does. Look. How lovely is that? Oh, I'm so pleased the camera's picking that up. Well, it is to me. Hopefully it is when you see this back. But that is beautiful. I feel proper fancy. Do I look proper fancy with this now? Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much, Lexx, and I loves you too, by the way. How amazing is that ring? It's so nice, isn't it? I'm really chuffed for it. Thanks very much again, Lexx. Honestly, I love it. I really love it. And it's like, you know, just good for like punching people. No, I'm not going to punch anyone. Just joking. I'm joking, honest. Anyway, moving on to Sunday. I didn't go out on Sunday. I caught up in a lot of paperwork. I'll explain a bit more about that later on. I felt pretty teary the last week or so. I think I know why. Again, I'll explain that a bit later on. Yeah, and then nothing else happened really on the Sunday. On Monday, I went round the doors. I haven't wrote anything specific in terms of what I saw with my camera, and after that I went to B&M. So I did do a haul for that, but I haven't put it out yet, but I will get there eventually. On Tuesday, which is now, we're now on the 18th, I went to Mowbray Park. I saw quite a lot of different things. So, no, I'll start with the other stuff first. So I saw a long-tailed tit, right, which I'd been trying to get a picture of for ages because they're so flitty and they're very small, and yeah, so I was really chuffed to be able to get a decent picture, whereas the other ones I had things in the way or the blurred or whatever. So I was really chuffed to get a decent picture because they're very cute. I also saw a rabbit, but it was quite out in the open on the grass rather than like in the bush like the last time. So I managed to get some decent pictures of that, which was really cool. There was some major duck porn going on in that pond, I have to say. Poor female duck, bless her. The male duck was literally drowning her, basically. He was nipping the back of her neck and then just pushing her head under the water and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty kinky, this duck population. But yeah, brutal as well, bless her. She was not left alone, and I've been again today and she was not left alone again. They're just a lot of flying about and landing all over the place, bless her. Anyway, oh, and the other thing was I saw, so you might said last week that I only think one chick had survived of the moor hens out of the 2 sets of 5. Well, that is not true. So the ones I took footage of originally, where there was 5 of them, there is 2 of them still. So I managed to see them, so that was really cool. I took some more footage, and I will insert that now. Oh, and the other one's still there as well. So the 2 left out of the first set of 5 I've seen, the ones that I videoed, and there's 1 left out of the other set of 5. So that's more than I thought. So anyway, I'll insert that footage of them now. Look, there's 1 baby and 2 babies. I actually thought there was only 1 in the first. I thought there was none of the first set left, but actually it's 2. They've grown loads. I mean, I think these are 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old, and 2 or 3 weeks old now, but they've grown loads. I'm so pleased to see 2 of the first set left, because I thought there was none of them and now only 1 of the other set left. So hopefully he's still around, or maybe there's more of him as well. That would be cool. Look, there's the other baby. So he's still here too. Yay! I'm really pleased to see them, because I don't think none of the ducklings survived. So and there's still no swan babies, and the female's still on the nest. So fingers crossed though. dad's one over there. Just a load of seagulls over there. There's not so many ducks here at the minute. Don't know why they've all gone. Unless they're on the islands. Could be. Honestly, they're so cute and they've grown so much. Like, it's unreal how much that they've grown. Also on Tuesday I saw what I thought was like a flying leaf which was buzzing, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyway, it turns out to be a shield bug. Thanks to Sylvia for that, because I didn't know what it was called and I would have just been looking for it. But I did try and Google it and I was like, insects that look like leaves, and my god, there is loads of them. I was like, well, this is going to take a while then. But luckily I shared the photo and Sylvia told me what it was, which was cool, because like I said, I would have just been guessing for ages. Also on Tuesday I had my Trivia Tuesday, and then the Banish Bin. The Banish Bin was with Steve Jackson. It was a good laugh, as always, so that was cool. Moving on to Wednesday, right, so Wednesday and Thursday I stayed in. I caught up on more paperwork. I am currently doing a complaint. Well, I'm doing 2 complaints, one on behalf of my mum, one on behalf of my dad. I've finished the one on behalf of my dad. There's quite a few things within this complaint, but the main thing for me was on the day my dad died, I was asked if it was okay to put heart failure as the cause of death on his death certificate, and I just can't get my head around that, and I couldn't at the time, and I was like, well, at the time I said to the doctor, well, isn't that what he died of then? And she was like, well yeah, but it's kind of complicated. So that got the coroner involved, and he asked loads of questions and things like that, and I just feel like there was something not said. We were given 3 different times of death for my dad. Nobody got to be with him, and yet I know of other people that were able to be with their family, which is good that was able to happen. Like, I wouldn't want that to be on anyone, because that's one of the things that, like, that's one of the hardest things, really, knowing that both my mum and dad were on their own. So yeah, it's really hard, and I think that's probably what's triggering the tears lately. But I feel like I need to do this. I feel like if I don't, I'll always have that going through my head, and even if you know, there's a lot of like blame towards COVID, and maybe I get a sorry, I just feel like it needs to be said, can't just let it go. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday we took up with doing that. Also on Wednesday I had to wait it again for the house guy, who actually finally did come and fit it. So this time I have now got a house with metal ends. Don't see how it makes any difference, considering I had the old plastic one for 2 years, but apparently so. So moving on to Friday. Using my notes, but I went the wrong way. So Friday, which is today, I went out again, been to Mowbray, posted my calendars and cards. Thank you to everyone who has bought calendars and cards. Honestly, it means so much to me, and I can't begin to imagine, you know, when next year starts, or if someone sends a card, using my card to send to someone for whatever reason, you know what I mean? It just seems a bit magical, essentially. And obviously next year, when all the calendars are used, you know what I mean, and people are writing down things and events that are going to happen and stuff like that, which is really cool. So yeah, so I went to Mowbray. I was back by sort of 2. There was a lot of the poor female duck getting chased about again all over the shop, hounded by 3 or 4 male ducks. She kept coming beside me all the time, and I felt like I was being a protector or something, because they were like, the males were sort of dotted about the outside, and I always find the males in any species tends to be more fearful than the females. They just seem to have a little bit more spunk. Is that the right word? Probably not, but I'm using it. And she twice, no, in fact 3 times, she came out and was beside us. I did video it a little bit to show you. I forgot what else I videoed. I can't remember. That's really good, isn't it? That's really good, Lenny. But I'll put in the footage I took from today. Oh, and I don't think I videoed the poor little pigeon. There was a pigeon, and I've seen it before, but I didn't quite catch a picture of it because it was really blurred. But this time I did catch a picture of it, and it's like a monk. It's got no hair in the sort of centre bit here, just all like no hair. It's a pigeon, it doesn't have hair. What are you on about, Leonie? No feathers in like a sort of circle, and you can see its skull. Like, it's strange, and it seems okay. I mean, it was eating and drinking and stuff, and I think it's a female because there was another pigeon who was like trying to get it on with it, I'm for sure. So I'm assuming it's a female. It may not be, you know, each to their own. Can find attractive whatever they like. It could be a bald man, who knows? But poor thing. I mean, I'm like, how does that happen to it? Someone, like, another bird sort of plucked it, or is it sort of, you know, have they been cut off or something? But like, you wouldn't have thought it would have been that smooth type of thing. That sounds weird, but I'll insert a picture before I put the videos in so you can see what I mean. But poor thing. Anyway, I'll insert the picture of the pigeon now, and then I'll play the videos with the mallard female, who was my best friend, clearly, and whatever else I took, because I can't remember. She's right next to me. Maybe she's hoping for some protection from the boys, because there's one there and there's 2 behind me. Bless her. We've already chased her round and round and round. I think the one there is actually the one she likes. And she's right beside me. I'm here, she there. It's pretty cool. Maybe she just recognises me. See you later. And she's going back. There you go. Into the water. Hopefully she's not chased again. Bless her. No such luck. She's just been chased. I can't really look in and see. Male there. There's a male there. And she's behind the bin as well with another male. back. It's come back to see me again. She's very close again. Seems to like me. Can't blame her though. Can't blame her though, Mrs. Duck. And all the nasty boys. Bless her. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of footage. Moving on to the rest of Friday, when I came back I had a parcel which was friend mail from the lovely Sylvia, who is Fauna, and I shall insert that footage now. Hello, it's Friday, and I'm recording stuff for my week, yes, and this has arrived in the post. Now, I didn't show you it fully, did I? But I don't want to reveal the sender's address by accident. So I knew this was coming because I was told, and it's from the lovely Sylvia, who is Fauna on YouTube. So I'm going to pause a second. Oh, just pressing buttons. I'm going to pause a second and open it, and then I'll come back. Right, 1 second. Right, I've opened it. So, can see in there. So I shall pull out what is in. Oh, look, for Jappy. Right, so an early birthday present you can make to Lenny. An early birthday present, as thought you can make use of part of it with the way the weather is at the moment. So hope you find it useful. I use a similar one, and a little treat for Jasper. Hugs and best wishes, Sylvia. She's got lovely writing as well. Look at that. It's all pretty, look. All pretty and wrapped up. Right, can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh, you seal things down. Oh no, you don't. I'll let you off. I was going to say you seal things down like my sister, but you don't, because she like seals every little edge and bit that you can't find an opening. And tissue paper. Oh, like a bag. All right. Is it for the camera? Is it? I'm sorry, I'm so like not cleared up. That's sticking to my arm. Right, so it's got like, alright, so it's got like, maybe it's for the camera, or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm, it's got that bit tucked under. Yeah, I think it is. I think I'm so not very good at this. Apologies. Yeah, I think you put your camera through here, and it comes out there, and you can tighten these bits up, and then your camera will not get wet. And so you put your arms in, and then you have your camera through there. I think that's what it is. And if it is, it's genius, right? But if it isn't, I'm going to look a right idiot. But I think that's what it is it? No, I don't understand why you'd need a clear bit there, if it's just right. I think it is, and if it wasn't, and if it is, then that's genius and a massive help, because then I can take pictures when it's raining, and I don't have to worry about the camera then. So thank you so much, Sylvia. And if it isn't, I'm really sorry. And yeah, but I can't even think of. I mean, what else could you use it for? Like, see, the yeah, answers on a postcard, if that's not what it's for. But I think I'll just message her and ask her. Yeah, thank you very much, Sylvia. And I'll give Jasper one of those bones right now. Jasper, what's this? Is this for you? Is it? You gonna spin? Spin? There you go. Speak. No, that's whisper. That's bow. Jasper. Speak. Why? Just wagging your tail isn't working. Jasper. I thought you were supposed to be clever. Guess not. Jasper, speak. That's it. Good boy. Bye. That's him off with his jumbo. And obviously, as you saw, he's just woke up, so I woke him up. And brain was definitely not in gear on that one, was it not? Anyway, thank you very much again, Sylvia. And I shall catch you all in a bit. Hello again. I'm just adding this on in the editing bit, even though I did it all in the same day anyway. Like, I recorded the bit earlier, but after speaking to Sylvia, there was another part of my present apparently, and when I went into the envelope I found it. I thought I pulled everything out, but obviously not. So this was inside. So I said, she said, do you want to keep it or do you want to open it now? And I said, it's up to you. So she said, open it now, which is good. I like opening presents. So it's a lovely little pink box. It looks more, I don't know if it looks red in there, but it's pink. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's amazing. That's so nice. Look, it's a swan flying. I think it's a swan. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing it's a swan because it's quite big, isn't it? But that's so cute. Yeah, that's definitely a swan. It's not a duck, is it? Or is it a duck? Yeah. That could be a duck. Yeah, couldn't it? God, I'm not good at this summer. No, it looks like a swan to me. It looks quite big, but then I suppose it depends on the scale, doesn't it? But I love it. Thank you so much, Sylvia. That's super cute. Thank you. So I will add this in now and then go back to normal, whatever that is. Thank you so much again, Sylvia. That was so lovely of you, and it's great that I've got something to put the camera with, and I'm really sorry that I didn't realise what it was at first. But I was trying to think what it could else be, and there's just nothing that came into my mind. So it would make sense, wouldn't it? Honestly, I've got brain split in me somewhere. Honest. All right. So moving on to photos of the week. Photos of the week. I feel like I need an intro for that bit. Don't know why. I just do. It just sounds good. There was loads of things. I could show you. Obviously I showed you the bald pigeon. There was also like a funny pigeon who this man was feeding them in his hand, and it went to like, it dropped it, and it's like its face was just a bit funny. And then there was the rabbit, there was the hedgehog, there was a female mallard. I had a headshot of her, and her head had been quite wet, and she had sort of like algae or something, pondweed hanging from her mouth. And then there was the mallard doing some sort of weird yoga. I also had the long-tailed tit, the moorhen baby, just to show you how much it's grown, because it's amazing. A starling baby as well, who was like gob open, needed feeding right now kind of thing. And also the shield bugs. I had loads and loads to choose from, and if you do want to see any of the others, I would look for me on either on Facebook under Duck and Life. I have a page, or whatever you call it, a group called Duck and Life, and also I think on Instagram it's duckin_life something or other. I'm really not good at this. Duck and Life pictures, I think, but there's an underscore in it somewhere. I'll try and remember to put the details below. And all the others pictures should be shared on there. I'm usually better at Facebook, so putting them on Facebook's better for me. I tend to sometimes forget. I'll do the odd one, you know. But anyway, so the three that I've chosen, the first one is the hedgehog. So not there, but over there. So yeah, this was the hedgehog. I did get a few pictures of it, mostly of its bum, because it kept running off to a bit further. But this was one of the better ones I got. As I said before, it looked well, it was running about and everything, so I'm sure that it was just out foraging for food for its young, and getting supplies and things. It's not like it can rock up to the corner shop, is it? You know. So right, the second picture I'm going to show you is the long-tailed tit. Now there's quite a few tits in the family, me included. No, I mean in the long-tailed, in the tit family, that's not going to get any better, is it? No. Yeah, so there's obviously blue tits, grey tits, cold tits, long-tailed tits. I think there's other tits that I'm forgetting, but still someone should invent detachable tits. I'm still abandonment. What on earth word was that? Abandonment? I meant adamant. Abandonment. Okay. And I'm adamant someone should make those, and then, you know, that's not bird related, obviously. Anyway, this long-tailed tit is super cute. Like I said, it's always alluded is I don't see very many when I do see them, I tend to see them in pairs, and I think I've seen them about 4 times in the whole time I've been taking pictures. Whereas, like, I mean, obviously seagulls, pigeons, blackbirds, crows, they're really popular here. I see loads and loads of them. And then the next one would probably be blue tits, because I've got quite a few blue tit pictures, and then the rest, and then it sort of goes on from there. So I was really chuffed to get a decent picture of it, and as you can see, he is, or she is, super cute. Okay, so picture 3. Picture 3 is a shield bug, or a leaf, that's pretending to be an insect. No, it's a shield bug. But as I said earlier, I didn't know what it was. I just saw it. I saw it. Well, I heard it actually. I heard a buzzing, and I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of expecting like a blue bottle, or a wasp, or a bee, or something. I just heard this buzzing, and then I seen it land, and I was like, "Oh my god, what on earth is that?" You know. And I thought, it looks just like a leaf. Like, seeing it on the tree, like on the branch, you wouldn't, you know, unless you were looking closely like me, you wouldn't have noticed it. So I suppose that's the perfect camouflage for any, you know, for whatever it's what's the word? Whatever its predator is that the right word? Yeah, I think. Anyway, so yeah, it was, like I said, it was on this corner of a branch, and you wouldn't mistake it. You would easily mistake it for a leaf. It was only the fact that I was looking, and the fact that I'd heard it and seen it land, that made me go, what on earth is it you know what I mean? But yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that it's camouflage, you know what I mean? We should be able to have that camouflage when, like, you know, we're out and about and we just want to, like, we see someone coming or something, we didn't want to talk to them, so we just have that camouflage. Blend into the lamppost. Well, not that I'm hiding behind any lampposts anytime soon, like, but still. Anyway, stop waffling, Leonie, you know what I mean? So yeah, them are my photos of the week, and as I said, if you want to have a look at any more, it's probably best to go to Facebook's Duck and Life, and you'll find it there. Alright, moving on to healthier eating. I've had no problems again this week. Where am I? I had one lower calorie day on Thursday, and I think I was under by about 800 or 900, just due to my stomach. I've any time that I get a slight irritation with my stomach, because I can usually feel heat through it, and because, like, gallstones, like inflammatory type thing, I don't eat because I don't want to aggravate it, and I don't want to end up back in hospital. So so that's what I do. I'm like, right, just don't eat, and then eat when it calms down again, and then at least I'm not in the severe pain. I don't get to the point of severe pain, and that's what I'm avoiding. So that's what I did on Thursday. So speaking of the gallbladder thing, I did get a text message where, you know, you get the text message and then you follow the link and it gives you your appointment. So I have got an appointment, a telephone appointment, about my gallbladder on the 21st of June, which is the day after my birthday. So we'll see what he says. Hopefully I'll get it sorted soon. I'm terrified, but yeah, it needs to be done. It needs to be done, because I can't keep having this happen. So yeah. Alright, I've got one picture to show you because I'm really good at this. Oh, I tell you what, I'll start with the total daily average. So I'll start with that first. So I'll put that up there, and so my total daily average for the week was 2,331, which is fine. You know, it's well under my 2,500, which is what I want. I spoke to the guy again today with regards to getting weighed, and it looks like it's definitely in for the 10th of June, so on the morning, so yes, fingers crossed. Right, moving on to the one picture I've got to show you, one food thing that I've got to show you. Now this is whole grain rice and vegetable curry. Now I love this, right? Now the whole grain rice is just a microwave one. It's 35p for the sachet. I always have the full one, and it's 384 calories for the full sachet. And then unusually I have it with Tesco's vegetable curry. Now that is a tinned curry, yes I said tinned, and it's absolutely lovely. Like, I think it's really nice. It's only mild because I couldn't eat it otherwise. It's £1.50 for a tin, so you're talking £1.85 for a full meal, which I think is really good. So, and it's a total of 692 calories, but it's really filling. Like I said, it's really nice, and it's definitely worth buying. So it's something in quick, because you could just bung it in, warm it up, you know what I mean, and you're done, kind of thing. So it's really handy to have in, I think, because obviously they both keep for quite a while. And it's 692 calories for £1.85. You just can't argue with it. So yeah, I would advise anyone to try it. So that's all I've got to show. The rest of the stuff I've had this week is pretty similar to the usual. Nothing more exciting. Haven't had anything new. So yeah, I think that's it really. I think I'm done. I think I've said everything. I hope I have anyway. So I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you've managed to get out, despite the fact that our weather hasn't been the best at the minute. I hope if you're doing any kind of calorie counting or weight loss for yourself that you've had a good week, and I shall see you back here next Saturday for another update. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I shall catch you next time. Bye bye.